So there's Mark. Hi, Mark.
Hello.
Hello, I'm Tyler. I'm also known as Tevish with Crits Kill People. Today I am with...
Marc C on Infinity 4.
And what is your name?
Marc C.
So Marc C actually is Marc C?
Yes.
Alright, I was hoping there's gonna be like some drug dealer story that you have to hide from the mob, but whatever. Alright, so Mark, you've been, we're here today because Mark has a Kickstarter, but what we really want to do is just figure out what type of guy he is, and then see if we want to pimp out his stuff. So, Mark, you've been playing Infinity for how long?
I've been playing Infinity for 3 years now.
3 years. What originally attracted you to the game?
I was attracted to the game because of the order system.
Okay.
I found that that was very interesting, that you would be able to make one model activate more than once.
Okay.
And the second thing is the arrow system.
Okay. That is one of the unique features of Infinity.
Yeah.
Is it because you were stifled from other games? What sort of other games?
I just burnt out of 40k.
40K.
And War Machine.
All right.
And I promised myself I would really not jump into anything, and I would study the game before I actually bought models.
Okay.
And so I got the books, and the second edition book, and I read that, and of course the translation was not perfect.
The Spanglish was unique.
But I understood that the principles, I really enjoyed them.
Okay. And so you bought the book, you read it, then you started playing?
Yeah, what happened was I actually bought a Imperial Service starter set from another guy.
Oh, you started like right out the gate with your faction.
Yeah, yeah.
So you only play Imperial Service?
That's it. I never played anything else.
Okay, so we... Wow. Okay, because like
From the start.
everyone cheats. Like I actually play like 3 factions.
I don't even play Eugene. I play just Imperial Service.
Okay, that's good to hear. So since you are Imperial Service, there is one special question we have for you.
Yeah.
The pheasant
Yes.
is a better nickname King of Tears or Albatross? Which do you prefer?
I like Albatross. It's more
Albatross
poetic.
more poetic? Okay, good.
It has a tragedy, like...
Alright, perfect. Of the Imperial Service, how many points would you say you have of Imperial Service?
Oh, I have everything.
Everything. So they come out with anything, you just buy it?
I just buy
blindly?
it. I just buy it.
Alright, you're very brave. Alright. And the other big contender for Imperial Service is people say that you need like all the Quang Shi you can get. You need Quang Shi coming out of every orifice. What's your feeling on that?
I don't play Quan Shi anymore.
What?
Ta-da!
Wow.
Third edition, I don't play Quan Shi anymore.
What made them? What made you step away from the Quang Shi?
I prefer using my points for a good specialist.
Okay.
And I prefer either I play the Wuming now,
Okay.
like the Ling team. That's very good domination army for a list for the ticket. Or I play Pheasant Bao Ling team of 3 people, nothing more.
Why 3?
Because I find it's easy to eye. It's enough number to control a quadrant, and you can bring a handle forward. And you have 2 guys.
Which actually reminds me, we actually have not met before. Like we've been saying for a few years now, we're like we should come over to Montreal. You come to Ottawa.
Yeah.
How would you describe your meta? Because it's probably different from ours.
Here, what I have right now is a really good set of people that play this game for the right reasons. They like the fluff. They like how the rule set is now evolved and is more mature with the 3rd edition. We don't have like rule benders and.
I actually find Infinity's hard to do that with. Actually.
Yeah, what I think that Infinity is for a bit more experienced older players.
Okay.
I've discovered this. The players tend to be older.
So it's like, as a child, you start with 40K, you move on to something else, and then you land Infinity
That's it.
in your golden years.
That's it.
Okay, all right, that's pretty funny. What would Imperial Service?
Yeah, the mix is very good.
What sort of factions?
We've got everybody playing
Everything.
Everything is represented.
So you have Caledonia, you have Combine, you have Knights.
Yeah, and most players are not like me. They have 2 armies and.
Okay, they cheat.
Yeah, they
you're,
cheat.
You're the only honest
I'm the
man.
faithful, the
Faithful guy.
emperor.
Exactly. Yeah, the Jade Emperor. All right. So what I find about Infinity also is that it's not like GW. What you've done here, Mark, is that a lot of people can go to any seat in the world and play GW.
Yeah.
And you've actually built the Infinity in Montreal.
Yeah, I've been working on that for 3 years now.
3 years,
Yeah.
okay. Because this is the one thing is I see a lot on the forums. People say, "How do I build Infinity here?" I went to a tournament today. There were 8 guys here. How do you get from like nobody, just you, to that?
You have to be patient, you have to do a lot of demos, and you have to accept that a lot of people will come for a demo and you'll never see them again. It does not mean they're not playing Infinity, it just means that they bring the rule set to their small group, like a basement group or another store that's too far to come here every week.
Okay, so you're making like little clones of yourself.
That's it. That's
okay,
it.
and eventually that builds up into a large.
That builds up.
And how do you keep track of them? Do you use a forum or a Facebook?
I started on the forum, but I've discovered 8 months ago that because it's Montreal and because we have like a part of the community is English and another part is French, Facebook was just better to unite the 2 groups and communicate and to get instant answer to both questions, and regardless of language, people can answer the other person. Facebook was actually the group was very instrumental in making everybody realize that we're actually like right now 93 people on the group.
And they're active?
Like I would say half of them are active.
Okay.
But you know that it's like a forum, there's a lot of lurkers. You don't see them, they don't interact, but they're in the behinds and you can see the views and the...
What were the challenges from going from 3 years ago to today?
The first challenge was to convince venue to invest in terrain.
Okay.
Fortunately, here at the Abyss in Montreal, a store owner and one of the salesperson, when they saw the rule set and when they saw the fluff, they just were blown away when they saw the models and the terrain by Arts. They just bought into the game immediately. They actually spent $500 on 2 tables, and they had like no players.
Wow.
They said, "This game, we want this game to work."
Okay, so you have to get the owners to buy in.
Yeah.
And then how'd you rope in the players?
The players at the beginning in Montreal, like I guess it's probably like this in every city. There's always like 4 or 5 guys that buy every game.
Okay.
Okay. So at first there was these 4 or 5 guys that have a copy of each game, like a starter set, and we would get together and we try to learn the second edition rules, and we would play, and that would attract people. Because people will walk by and see us play this game that they've never seen before.
And the models look nice.
The models look nice, and it's people who have full paint starters.
So it's very important to get the Pokemon Masters who want to collect all the games.
That's it.
Get them and then infect their friends.
That's it. That's it.
Alright. I didn't see that there. Was there any problems with terrain past the 2 tables? Yeah.
Yeah, I had to. Of course, the store cannot spend $500 on each cable, so I did that.
That seems reasonable to me. I don't know about you.
So I decided to use my arts background and just build terrain from sturdy cardboard.
And that's how we got here today, where you have your sturdy cardboard Kickstarter you're trying to set up.
That's it. It's the exact same cardboard that I've used to do buildings that I've posted on Datasphere and the Infinity Forum.
I also saw you got a little bit of play on Beasts of War.
Yeah, I wrote. They have a form that you can fill and you can announce what you're doing. And they picked up my Kickstarter and they decided they read the page and they really enjoyed the product, so they gave me a boost.
That's exactly why we came down here today. Is that as an Infinity player, in fact, as a wargamer, I don't really care about the miniatures at all. I love gameplay, and that's what I loved about Infinity. And I find terrain is either it looks good or it plays good. And when I saw your terrain, I'm like, this looks good and it plays good. You got cover, which is great for your models, and you got stairs and ladders. It was really good. And in the inside, you got a little room to play in. And right there we can put like Ajax in the room here and peek out. And one of the things I saw you do, which is how confident I am with your terrain, is he'll beat the shit out of this and it will be fine.
Really?
I would not want to do that to mass or anything, or even the cardboard stuff or hardboard we've made. And that really impressed me on how sturdy it is. Also, you got little walls blocking line of sight. Module, it opens up, you put Ajax in it, no problem, and it plays well. You got cover on each of the corners, which is more of a thing because of silhouettes. In fact, what really impressed me about it is when I saw you like beat the crap out of your terrain. That's resilient, and that's what I like. A lot of terrain is you buy it, it's nice and it's flimsy and it breaks. And that it's modular and it's tough. Once you get it all painted up, it looks really nice. This is definitely like a decent sniper tower. You can put on something here. Make sure your opponents are like, why do you have an MSV sniper here? That's it. And I definitely like the modularness. What made you decide to make it modular over anything else?
Because I've bought MDF stuff from other companies.
Yeah.
And I've played like for 3 years and I tried different things and I found that you need to buy more buildings to change your table because you get bored.
You get metagame develops.
That's
and then
it.
it's
And
the same.
you know it's going to be like, oh, these 9 buildings and oh, it's going to be like that. Even if you move them around.
You know, this building, bring a shotgun. That's how you always play this building.
Exactly. And that's why I went for the modular and combinable system, because that way, every game you can create the type and the size of building that you need for that mission, for that scenario, or just a regular game. And it's going to be different. Every game is going to be different.
I did notice you don't quite have like an objective room. Is that one of your stretch goals?
Yeah, that's the. We're hoping to really do the 4th stretch goal, and it's going to be objective, but objective room with a twist.
What's the twist?
The twist will be that the objective room you will be able to fit 4 modules on the walls that connect where the doors are, and that will create a fortress. So it's going to be a double function room. So you can use it for a regular mission, or if you want to do like a castle or something, you just connect the 4 modules, and then all of a sudden, this room that's usually not used only for one application becomes like
It's like
cinematic.
Are we playing a scenario or ITS where we're using a control panel room? Yes, we use it. Otherwise, I never see it on the table.
That's it, exactly.
It's too big. So you've made your train. You've grown Infinity in Montreal. You've done a lot here. In fact, I see like a lot of your tables are filled with great stuff. Why are you trying to give this out on Kickstarter? Why are you trying to build it for everyone you've never met?
I find that right now, especially in North America, there's like you have Operation Brainstorm, which is really for beginners, and you have all these MDF companies,
Which make a giant, massive.
Yeah, and well, the comments I got after I made my cardboard terrain by hand, and on the internet and here, people want this because it's the price range is like somewhere in between. It's solid.
Yeah.
It costs less. It's also less heavy to transport, but it's not as flimsy as.
No, I will never say your train is flimsy. So you're saying that when you start out as a beginner, Ice Storm packs are great to play.
It's perfect.
And I agree. Like the MDF and mass is very expensive. It's like in Infinity, you pay $100 for your miniatures, $200 to $300 for terrain, and then like $500 for an iPad because you need to find rules.
Yeah, that's true.
So you're trying to bring down the cost of the terrain.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to do.
Okay. And that's the sort of thing I understand. And I guess
Passing
that's,
along the savings on the cost of the material to the consumer.
I very much see it. This is like it's not a flimsy product. You beat the crap out of it. Like, they're married. That was inappropriate. But I guess my last question here, since I'm pretty happy with what we've done here, is who is your favorite Ninja Turtle?
I like the reporter.
You like the reporter?
What's
She's
her
not a
name?
turtle. It's April O'Neil.
I don't remember her name.
Oh, is it because it's Megan Fox? Is that why?
It could be.
It could be? Okay. All right, well, I'm Tyler Tevish with Crits Kill People, and I was with Marc C. All right, and
Thank you for having me. It was
thank you for having us. All right, you have a good day. You're saying that this is cardboard, like, but it doesn't look like cardboard to me.
Well, it's actually the product name is chipboard.
What's chipboard?
It's a very dense cardboard, and it's the same material architects have been using for a very long time to build all their presentation maquettes and stuff like that.
So it's actually very sturdy.
It's very sturdy. It's very dense.
When I first heard you say cardboard, I was a little skeptical. I was just picturing like a cardboard box where you carry groceries. And no, this is not this at all.
So he's just disassembling here.
So what you do is you stack the hoops. You can store the ladders inside like this. When that's done, I have all the hoops. And then what you do is anything else that you can fit inside.
Its own house?
Yeah, you just put it inside. Longer ladders, you put them in with the bridge like this.
All right. All right, so that whole table all fit in there. Oh man. So that whole table fits in this side box. We can see there's the ceilings, the buildings, and then everything else fits in there. And so that is the table in the box? Or is that
Table in the box.
That's the table in the box. There we go. Awesome.
I know, I'm
No?
weak as fuck, so.
How are you weak as septum? Don't you?
You can carry that around along with your models?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
I don't know, like,
Carrying stuff like that occasionally.
I'm gonna be like,
All right, Tyler, run. We got it.
We all
Go.
have been walking. Well, you came here just.